Welcome to the channel, everyone. Today, we're pushing our survival skills to the next level. This one's for the intermediate survivalist ready to take on the wild with confidence. We're diving deep into the three pillars of survival: shelter, fire, and water. Remember, out here, these aren't just nice-to-haves, they're the difference between making it back and, well, you know. We're gonna learn how to build a shelter that'll shield you from the elements, master fire-starting techniques that'll keep you warm and cook your food, and find and purify water to keep you hydrated and in the game. So, pack your mental rucksack, check your metaphorical compass, and let's get started. Right, when the elements turn nasty, you need a safe haven, a fortress against the storm. Shelter is non-negotiable. It's your first line of defense against the unpredictable forces of nature. Finding the right location is absolutely crucial. It's not just about finding any spot, it's about finding the best spot. You need to think like a soldier on a mission. Every decision you make can impact your survival. Avoid valleys where cold air settles and flash floods can catch you off guard. These areas can become dangerous traps. Look for higher ground, a natural windbreak, maybe a rock face for protection from the elements. These features can provide natural barriers against wind and rain. Now, the type of shelter you build depends entirely on your environment and the resources available. Different terrains offer different materials and challenges. Got natural materials like branches and leaves? A debris hut is your best bet. It's simple yet effective. It's like Mother Nature's own survival bunker. It can keep you warm and dry if built correctly. Find a sturdy branch, lean it against a tree, and then pile on layers of leaves and debris, thick as you can make them. The thicker, the better for insulation. Remember, insulation is key. The more you pack in, the warmer and drier you'll be. Insulation can make the difference between a cold night and a comfortable one. If you're in a more open area, a lean-to is a quick and dirty solution. It's fast to set up and provides immediate shelter. Find a long, sturdy branch, prop it up against two trees, and again, pile on those layers of natural insulation. This will help keep the wind and rain out, and if you're really in a pinch, a simple tarp shelter can be a lifesaver. It's versatile and can be set up quickly. Just find a couple of trees, string that tarp up tight, and you've got yourself a basic roof over your head. It's not fancy, but it works. Remember, improvisation is key in the wild. Use what you have and make the best of it. Use your surroundings, use your ingenuity, and build yourself a shelter that'll keep you safe from the elements. Creativity can be your best tool. Don't forget, the entrance of your shelter should face away from the wind. This simple step can make a huge difference. That way, you're not letting the elements blow right in. It keeps the interior more comfortable and protected. And always check for any creepy crawlies before settling in for the night. You want to ensure your shelter is pest-free. You don't want to share your shelter with any unwanted guests. A quick inspection can save you from a lot of discomfort. A well-built shelter is more than just a place to sleep. It's a psychological boost. It gives you a sense of security. It's a sign that you're not giving up, that you're taking control of your situation. This mindset is crucial for survival. And that, my friends, is a powerful feeling in a survival situation. It can keep you motivated and focused. Now let's talk about some essential tools for shelter building. Having the right tools can make the process much easier. A good knife is your best friend out here. It's versatile and indispensable. It can be used for everything from cutting branches to splitting wood to preparing tinder for fire. Its versatility is unmatched. A small saw can also be incredibly useful for collecting larger pieces of wood for your shelter structure. It makes cutting through thicker branches much easier. And don't underestimate the power of a good tarp or even a large plastic sheet. These can be lifesavers in a pinch. These can provide an extra layer of protection from the elements and can even be used to collect rainwater. Multi-use items are invaluable. Remember, every little bit helps when you're fighting for survival. Small efforts can add up to make a big difference. Building a shelter is about more than just physical protection. It's about creating a sense of security, a place where you can rest, recover, and plan your next move. It's your sanctuary in the wild. It's about taking control of your environment and turning a potentially dangerous situation into a manageable one. Adaptability is key. So, next time you're out in the wild, remember these tips, and you'll be well on your way to building a shelter that will keep you safe and sound. Stay prepared, stay safe. Fire. It's more than just warmth, it's a source of comfort in the cold, a light in the darkness. It's a beacon of hope, a symbol of human resilience and a testament to our ingenuity. Out here, fire means the difference between a hot meal and gnawing on grubs, between comfort and discomfort. It can signal for help, purify water, and keep those nocturnal predators at bay, ensuring your safety through the night. We're going to cover several fire-starting methods, each with its own advantages depending on your environment and what you've got on hand. From modern tools to ancient techniques, we've got you covered. First up, the fire starter. This little beauty is a survivalist's best friend, compact and easy to carry. It's compact, reliable, and throws sparks like a firework display on Guy Fawkes night, making it an essential tool in your kit. Scrape off a good pile of tinder into a bird's nest, and with a few strikes, you'll have flames licking at the sky in no time. Next, we've got the classic flint and steel. This method takes a bit more practice, but it's a lifesaver when your fire starter runs dry or fails. Hold the flint close to your tinder nest, then strike it with a sharp, downward motion. You're aiming to shave off tiny, molten sparks onto your tinder, igniting it with precision. Be patient. It might take a few tries, but the satisfaction of starting a fire this way is unbeatable. Now let's talk about using natural materials. This is where your bushcraft skills really come into play, utilizing what nature provides. One of my favorite methods is the bow drill. You'll need a socket, a fireboard, a spindle, and a bow. It's all about friction, folks. The bow spins the spindle, creating heat, and eventually, ember. It's tiring work, but trust me, the reward of those glowing embers is worth every ounce of effort. Once you've got your ember, gently transfer it to your tinder nest and blow gently. It's like breathing life into a fragile creature, nurturing it with care, slowly, gently, until those flames start to dance. Remember, tinder is the key to a successful fire. Look for dry, fluffy materials like birch bark, dry grass, or bird nests. These will ignite easily from a spark or ember, ensuring a quick start. And always gather more firewood than you think you'll need. Fire has an insatiable appetite, and you don't want to be caught short in the middle of the night. Start with small twigs and gradually add larger pieces as the fire grows stronger. Fire safety is paramount, even in a survival situation. Clear the area around your fire pit of any flammable debris, never leave your fire unattended, and always have a way to extinguish it quickly and safely. Water is your friend here, but even dirt or sand can smother those flames in a pinch. Mastering fire is about more than just knowing how to light a match. It's about understanding the science behind combustion, the art of crafting flame from nature's bounty. It's a skill that connects us to our ancestors, to those who relied on fire for their very survival, bridging the past and the present. We can survive weeks without food, but only days without water. It's a stark reminder of just how crucial this simple liquid is to our survival. It's the lifeblood of our very existence, and out in the wild, finding it and making it safe to drink is mission critical. Without it, our chances of survival diminish rapidly. Remember, dehydration can sneak up on you faster than a jungle cat stalking its prey. It's a silent threat that can incapacitate you before you even realize what's happening. Headaches, dizziness, fatigue. These are all warning signs that your body's crying out for hydration. Ignoring these signs can lead to severe consequences. So, where do we find this liquid gold? The answer lies in understanding the environment around us. Nature's always providing, we just need to know where to look. Observing the landscape and wildlife can give us vital clues. Follow animal trails. They often lead to water sources. Animals instinctively know where to find water, and their paths can guide us. Look for low-lying areas where water naturally collects. These spots can be hidden gems in a survival situation. And listen closely. The sound of a babbling brook is music to a thirsty survivor's ears. It's a sign of life and hope. Now, just because water looks clear and inviting, doesn't mean it's safe to drink. Appearances can be deceiving. It could be teeming with microscopic nasties that'll lay you out flatter than a pancake. These invisible threats can be deadly. That's why we purify every single time, no exceptions. Ensuring the water is safe to drink is non-negotiable. Boiling is the gold standard. It's a tried and true method that has stood the test of time. It's like hitting the reset button on water, obliterating those harmful microbes. It's a simple yet effective solution. Bring it to a rolling boil for at least 1 minute longer at higher altitudes and you're good to go. This ensures all pathogens are killed. If you've got a metal container, perfect. If not, improvise. Survival is all about adaptability. A plastic bottle and a sock can be suspended over the fire for boiling. It's a clever hack when resources are limited. Water purification tablets are another lightweight and effective option. They're easy to carry and use. Pop one in your water bottle, wait the required time, and voila, drinkable water. It's a quick and convenient method. Just be sure to follow the instructions on the package, as different tablets have different dosages and wait times. And then there's filtration. Now this method removes sediment and larger particles, but it won't necessarily get rid of all those microscopic baddies. It's a good first step. So, it's best to combine filtration with boiling or purification tablets for that extra layer of protection. This ensures the water is truly safe. Remember, collecting rainwater is another viable option. It's a natural source that can be harnessed effectively. A tarp strung up between trees can create a surprisingly effective water collector. It's a simple setup that can yield significant results. Just make sure to boil or purify any rainwater before drinking, as it can still contain contaminants. Safety first, always. Staying hydrated is a constant battle in a survival situation. It's a challenge that requires vigilance and discipline. Make it a habit to drink small sips of water throughout the day, even if you don't feel particularly thirsty. This helps maintain hydration levels, and remember, conserving your energy means conserving your body's water supply. It's a balance that's crucial for survival. So, pace yourself, stay cool, and drink up. These simple steps can make a big difference. Water is life, plain and simple. It's the most essential element for our survival. Out here, it's not just about quenching your thirst, it's about maintaining your physical and mental strength, about staying in the game when the going gets tough. Every drop counts. So learn to find it, learn to purify it, and treat every drop like the precious resource it is. Your survival depends on it. So there you have it, the essentials of shelter, fire, and water. Remember, these skills aren't just about surviving in the wilderness. They're about building resilience, resourcefulness, and a deep connection with the natural world. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more survival tips and tricks. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future adventures. Stay safe out there, and remember, the wild is waiting.